What's up, gamers? Stream should be live by now. What is going on, everyone, from the stream? I just started going. I don't have an intro. The Indigo Disc DLC is out now, and I found a team I like. Now, a lot of you are going to say, Sean, we've seen this team from every other big YouTuber. And yeah, you probably have. I'm not great at making my own teams. I tried a bunch of different teams, but this one really seems to fit my playstyle the best. And if you're new, or if you're not paying attention to the DLC, you see something here called Gouging Fire. And now you might be asking yourself, Sean, what is Gouging Fire? And well, I got a picture here for you because they don't have them. Check this out. That's Gouging Fire. It's Paradox Entei, and honestly, I love him so much more than like Raging Bolt, the long-necked one, or Walking Wake. Okay, can we go back to Raging Bolt and just look at him for a second? So cool. I actually like the neck stuff, like the neck clouds. It's like a thunder cloud going around his face, but the neck is too long. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into a game. Woo. I've been climbing the ladder with this team, actually. Like, you know, I'm typically like a 1300s player, and I'm pushing 14. I'm not feeling like I've pushed myself to the limit yet. I've just been kind of freeballing with this team. What do we think Meowscarada damage looks like versus a Deoxys? Like, can this... Is it possible I can, like, one-hit KO? We should probably just go and, like, lead U-turn on it. Ooh, Cinderace. I don't like that. Cinderace is faster? No, we're faster. Let's U-turn here. And, who do we want to give him? I'll let him do some chip on Gouging Fire, because I resist that very nicely. Gouging Fire's defense is a lot better than, like, an Entei. So, like, if I do, like, a /DT Entei and, like, a /DT Gouging Fire, you'll see a little less HP, but significantly more defense and significantly more special defense, and just an all-around better defensive typing. I've been finding great success using it as, like, a wall-type Pokemon. So that's where my mind has been at. I'm worried this thing's gonna be like a Specs Dark Pulse, so I don't want to go straight into Goldengo. Although if it's an Ice Beam set, that's also a problem. Tinglu's not bad, getting like a Ruination off. Okay, so he is gonna prove himself to be like a Taunt Hazard set, which is like probably the most common, although I have seen Specs on like Psychic Terrain teams. I guess I should probably have locked that into the memory bank as what's most common. I don't really have a form of hazard removal, so we're just gonna put up some of our own, try and force them to do it for us. As our opponent's probably gonna... Oh, I thought they would taunt there finally, but they're not gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and click that triple axle button. It should be more than enough to KO Deoxys and hopefully get some chip on like Roaring Moon, Tinglu, or Raging Bolt if he idiotically decides to switch into them. He basically has two safe switches. Knockoff on the Deoxys is interesting. He ends up just giving it to us. And now I'd like to say, oh, he can't get hazards up for the rest of the match. But we took a big L and just let him stack those up very early on us and removed our heavy-duty boots. So we're definitely going to be struggling with hazards this match. It's going to be very important that I kind of pressure him to maybe try and remove these somehow. Ice versus this. I'm just going to go ahead and go Tinglu. As he doesn't make it rain, I'm going to go ahead and get up spikes of my own here. Or do I go for the chip with the Ruination? Because he's not leftovers, but he might be Recover. So I don't really think the Ruination's going to help me very much in this matchup. He ends up going for a Tinglu of his own. I bet he tries to Whirlwind or like Earthquake or something. I'm just going to go ahead and get up all my hazards. We can both suffer together. He'll probably try and just Whirlwind phase me out. As yeah, that's what he ends up doing. End up getting the Goldengo out, the Goldangus. Do I have heavy duty boots left? I do have Zamazenta, who takes a big old Ruination. I got my defense boost. I can close combat. We see this is also a stellar Pokemon, but it's not a Terra Blast stellar Pokemon. That's our Enamorous, who we're really looking to get in. I want to abuse that stellar and show you just how useful it can actually be. It kind of gets a lot of hate, but the stellar contrary combination that Enamorous has is very interesting. Basically, as I understand it, Terra Blast, when combined with stellar, if Terrastalize... Okay, I don't know. I thought it was something where it like lowers his stats and then contrary procs and actually gives Enamorous like a stat boost. Maybe I was misunderstanding. Who knows? This stellar stuff is just interesting tech that I haven't really had much time to experiment with. So that's what we're doing, is we're kind of just experimenting with this pre-built team, and it's been winning me a lot of games. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. So he ends up taking my heavy duty boots. Now I'm really out of boots options. I could go for another crunch here. What do you give me? Scarf? I actually don't hate Scarf Samazenta. Versus his team, I'll be able to go like, ooh, I'll probably only be able to get to use it once, but I will be able to like Scarf CC through a lot of his team, or Scarf Stone Edge versus a Cinderace, depending on how I want to play it. The Roaring Moon does end up coming out. How's my matchup versus this? I guess we can go Ting Lu and just try and Whirlwind. I think an Acrobatics or an Earthquake is probably just going to KO. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to be handling this. Especially now that he's speed boosted up, this is very problematic for me. Very interesting. So he ends up tearing and getting the KO. Okay. Do we have anyone who like takes these hits all day? I guess our best option is I think we just lose, honestly. I think we just straight up lose to this bad boy right here. Can we... His knockoff's gonna KO, but we are Terra Fairy. And we can KO with Make It Rain, so... Let's go for it. Terra, Make It Rain. There's a 12% chance we get a KO here. And we just have to gamble on that. We get the knock. Balloon pops. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain. We don't get the KO, unfortunately, and now his Acrobatics can come in and secure a KO versus us. So that's... I think that's game. I don't have... because I don't think my Scarf outspeeds. I think that's just GG. We had to prey on that 12% chance. What are the odds he doesn't have Earthquake? What are the odds he doesn't have Earthquake? What are the odds he's like Iron Head or something? I guess we can roll the dice and find out, right? Because he can only KO me with Earthquake on Gouging Fire. So we just gotta kind of roll dice and find out if we can get the KO here. Oh, we survive anyway. Oh, let's go. Oh, that was intense. Okay, so we actually make it out alive versus that thing, and Gouging Fire is able to keep it up. Hopefully he goes into the Thunderclapping Raging Bolt, which is kind of like the electric sucker punch, and maybe we can get some Morning Suns off. Oh, he's gonna try and Whirlwind us, as we can just Morning Sun and get some HP back, so Gouging Fire gets to, you know, play the game again. Zamazenta comes out, Goldengo's still alive. Goldengo will die to Entry Hazard, so I'm gonna go ahead and CC. You wanna go Goldangus? Wait. Oh, he tricked my heavy duty boots. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, how bad do I need this? I don't need it. It's dead weight, so you can just go ahead and KO me here if that's what you want to do. Or you can trick me and give me my heavy duty boots back. What are you gonna do here, gamer? He goes to Shadow Ball. He's HDB. How's we looking here? See, the thing is, Ting Lu's a little too healthy for my liking. How are we looking? I think Enamorous, lead Enamorous and just like Earth Powering through him. Or what about Moonblasting through him? Earth Power is kind of our best bet here. So Moonblast or Earth Power? If I'm him, I'm probably going Ting Lu, so I'm Moonblasting. So what's my opponent's positioning here? What's his move if I'm him? I'm very thankful we were able to survive with Gouging Fire and stay in this matchup. So going for that. Our Moonblast should be able to KO this. He'll probably Thunderclap. Ooh, yeah, I didn't really think about the Thunderclap. Do I still have my Terra, or did I burn that already? I went Terra Goldengo. Okay, let's try Morning Sun versus a Thunderclap again. I think that could be really good for us. Ooh, I don't like that. Dragon Pulse did 98% damage. Jeez, that hurts a lot. Okay, okay. Morning Sun again. Alright, we just died. That's fine. Triple Axel has a chance to sweep this team in the end, really. It's got a real chance. Unless this Thunderclap just outright KOs. Does Thunderclap KO? 96% chance. Okay, so we just have to connect every hit and hope that Cinderace... Oh! Fantastic. Yeah, so we just lose because we missed. Alright, that's my actual first loss with that team. Let's see if we can find another game. I've been loving this team though, honestly. That was like, even when I really goofed hard, I was still able to like kind of perform. Thunderclap is going to be really hard for us to deal with. Or just Raging Bolt in general is great in the rain. Probably, how's Flower Trick look versus, like, that? Not great. I think our matchup's really bad here, actually. He might have Surf, but I'll just go Rocks. Yeah, some Rocks up early will help, especially if he's, like, a Damp Rock Pelipper. We're going to limit the amount of turns Pelipper can come out on the field. I don't know if Gliscor even gets Defog in this generation. Zaza Magenta looks decent. I've heard people using Gouging Fire to counter rain, but I don't get how that works. Are we faster than you? 350. Let's go Meowscarada. Take a huge hit. And just go ahead and click like Flower Trick on someone. That'll do some good damage. I hope this isn't like Scarf. Can it be Scarf? Dude, I don't get how half these new mechanics work. So Ogerpon, Wellspring, I think is just the normal Ogerpon. No, this is definitely Blue Mask, so it can't be Scarfed. Or Teal Mask? Dude, I don't know. I don't know my terminology anymore. I need to like get in the draft with these new Pokemon, because then I'll like really hit the library, hit the books hard, and I'll start to understand how all this new stuff works. I've actually applied to join like 4 or 5 just yesterday, so hopefully gonna start getting involved in Draft League again, and that'll be a lot of fun for me. Let's go ahead and Enamorous and just start Moonblasting into our opponent. He has Duraludon, which is still taking a neutral hit, but anyone else I'm very comfortable Moonblasting into. Really, yeah. Even the Gliscor, it's probably gonna end up being Terra on the Gliscor. I bet it's like what would be a good Terra for Gliscor here? Probably just Fairy. He's lacking a Fairy type. He's lacking Dragon Resist really, which is great for us. No, it's not. We don't have a Dragon type. What am I even thinking? But we get the KO on Ogerpon, who's like really his wall breaker here. 513 versus max speed on that. See, what's your KO odds versus that? Versus that, so you get KOs on everything. How badly do I need Enamorous? I like Enamorous a lot in this matchup. I don't know. It seems like whatever I do, you can get KOs on me. I'm gonna give you Goldengo, I guess. Terra Water. Okay, so am I boned? I think I'm just kind of boned here. I don't know what to do about Kingdra. Guess we go Zaza, and you just get KOs with everything. This is game. I can't beat a Kingdra. I have no game plan around it. I overplayed my Meowscarada too early. Yeah, we just lose. Go ahead, pick up your KOs. I guess I'll try and Moonblast here. 4, 8. Yeah, I get outsped. That's GG. So we're gonna cut this out of the game, right? Like when I upload this to YouTube, we're gonna cut this out. Yeah, KO. Tinglu. He's using Surf too, so it's like I can't even avoid. It just gets KOs. Oh, I had Terra Water. That's interesting. So I could have done that and like survived. That's a shame. He tried to thunderclap me. What's up with that, bro? Go ahead, Kingdra. Do your thing, do your thing. So I guess what we want is to try and get Gouging Fire in and get as many Dragon Boosts as it takes to outspeed Kingdra. And then Terra Ground will help us get around Raging Bolt, and then that could win us the game. But the odds we get everything we want here are just so minimal. It's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, go ahead, do that. I'll go ahead and set up spikes. Nope. Try and do some stupid stuff. Why don't you go ahead and get a KO on me? If you want to like Draco again, that'd be fantastic. I'll keep taking the chip. You do that. Now you're super weak. Oh. Okay. So he's super weak. I get a chance to Dragon Dance. He is giving me like the situation I need to try and win the game. I can go for like another Dragon Dance now. Keep boosting. I don't think your Earthquake can KO, so we'll go for one more Dragon Dance. That'll make sure we outspeed Kingdra. What'd that do? 51%. I'm at 46. I could try and waste turns of rain by healing. Did we find out what Kingdra is? That's doing 51% again. Super consistent damage. I will get a quarter heal, so 25%. 25 plus 19 is like 44. What are the chances he does 44? He's doing minimum 47 damage. Our heat crash is cut by the power of rain. We did like +2 here. That's still not KOing. I guess we try and Morning Sun, hope he does something stupid. He ends up earthquaking through us. We almost got back there. Dang, we were getting so close to 1400 on the ladder too. Having a lot of fun with this team though. Alamola. Alright. Let's lead Masquerada here. And let's go ahead and U-turn. Can't taunt, he's probably just gonna try and set up like spikes or something. I actually don't mind just the ice beam. Oh gosh. Just got like an offensive Deoxys. What if I just like Dragon Dance right away and just like really put the pressure on this guy? Because this is a really bad matchup for his team. So we can Earthquake that, we can Earthquake that, Earthquake that. Gliscor comes out. Dragon Dance again. I know we just lost this matchup in the previous game, but now that the sun is like not up, we go for one more DD. And what are we looking to do here? Terra Water. Oh my god, he ruined it for us. So what if we go Terra Ground? God, he just ruined it for us. He had the perfect Terra. Alright, we can Earthquake. That'll do the most damage. Annoying AF. Earthquake's doing 56. So even if we do our own little thing here. We could do not enough damage no matter what. Let's just go ahead and Earthquake for 39% chip. That's horrible. What's that doing on the next turn? 31? Gosh, I'm just gonna forfeit. Man, I've had a bunch of really bad games in a row. I guess it's hard for me to like talk and think. So I'm 3-3 right now on the day. Oh, this is a cool team. Got almost entirely Paradox Mons and then 2 starters. That's pretty cool. Who do I think I would lead in this matchup? If I was him, I'd probably lead Great Tusk. So I think we get a good lead with Meowscarada here. We can just threaten a KO with Flower Trick. I'll let him switch into whoever he wants. I just want to, you know, do some damage, get some chip down. He goes Gouging Fire. Who do I like versus Gouging Fire? Kind of like Zamazenta. Don't mind Zamazenta. I don't mind Enamorous. I kind of mind him. Let me think here. Let me think. Yeah, I like Zama because he gets the defense boost. So he does a Flare Blitz, does some chip to himself. We can fish for like a Stone Edge. If we get a crit, that'd be awesome. Does 38%. How bad do we need Zama in this matchup? Pretty bad, right? Pretty bad, pretty bad. Not that bad. Let's hit the Heavy Slam, get rid of Primarina. And Stone Edge 80%. We'll go for another Heavy Slam. I like the Heavy Slams. I don't really see a way for him to be faster than us, so like... Oh, I do. If he went Iron Boulder, he'd be faster than us. I think I'm going to keep this thing. I think I'm going to keep this. And maybe go Enamorous. I could actually Healing Wish back into it later if I wanted to. But a Gouging Fire of our own is pretty decent. Gouging Fire of our own is pretty decent. If I did like a Dragon Dance here. Great Tusk. That was something I was wondering about. Was like the Calcs versus Great Tusk are probably not that great. But he Headlong Rushes. I kind of just want to do like the Stellar thing right now and just find out how this works. Is that crazy to go Stellar right now? Let's do it. Let's do it. He goes into the Iron Boulder. We get the Terra boosted Terra Stellar Terra Blast doing 43%. But we get the special attack boost and the attack boost. We are gonna die to Mighty Cleave. That was a terrible idea, but man, I just wanted to do it, you know? I just had to try for it. We got Goldangus. And I'm actually going to rip a Shadow Ball, because according to my calcs, that should be a KO guaranteed. So, he can Mighty Cleave. That's going to do no damage. Does pop our Balloon, which makes us no longer like a Great Tusk check. But we got rid of a Quark Drive Booster Energy Sweep. That's not going to happen to us now, which is, you know, much better for us than like other possible situations. So, he ends up going for the DD. I'm just going to Whirlwind this away. I don't think he really has a way to KO. Maybe I go Rocks. Do I need Rocks? I can go for a Spike. I think a Spike would be much better here for us. There we go. We get a little Leftovers recovery. I can Whirlwind you out. You take a ton of chip. And you have to come back out on the Spike. Go back into the Gouging Flames. He'll U-turn. He's definitely going to go Great Tusk again. But now Great Tusk is going to start getting chipped by that Spike. We're no longer checking him with Goldango, though, which is a huge problem for the squad. How's Meowscarada match up versus Great Tusk? I mean, like, if he CCs, that's no good for us. After this Spike, how many KOs? Man, we have no chance of KOing him back. Let's go Zama. He'll get the KO, and we can go Meowscarada and like threaten with Triple Axle. I like that. Or Flower Trick. He CCs and just gets a KO. Now his defense is dropped. Now I can go Gouging Fire, Dragon Dance, Headlong Rush KO. This is embarrassing. So embarrassing. We make it rain. Ugh. I can't win live, son. Yo, you still survived that? Unreal. I'll recover some damage back. He crit. He crit. Unfair. Totally unfair. Unfair and no fun. Our opponent has a really unique team, and by unique, I mean weird. I'm gonna see, maybe... I'm guessing he leads Galvantula, tries to get webs up. Are we faster than Galvantula? We are. We can maybe just totally prevent that with Triple Axle. You know, so these things are often like Focus Sash to guarantee that their sticky webs get up. And this is gonna let us just hopefully shatter that web entirely. Honestly, his whole team kinda Triple Axle weak. The only thing I'm seeing is like Sableye and Tauros. Tauros has a... Even Tauros doesn't have a great matchup versus Meowscarada. I'm definitely going to want to keep this in for like some revenge killing. And I'm definitely going to want to keep my Gouging Flame alive. Ooh, he survives with 2%. Totally unfortunate. Totally unfortunate. However, a good amount of our teams does have heavy-duty boots, so that's good. What are we going to do about Tauros? We're going to go into the Enamorous. Don't mind. I don't mind the Stellar boost because he's going to go Corviknight. Let's call Corviknight and let's go Goldengo. Which I don't know why I would want to prevent him from defogging, but I guess that's what I'm doing this game. I guess, how's Zama versus him? I think I'm just going to need to get some, like... I'm going to need to get rocks down pretty quickly. I guess that would be ideal for me. But not in front of a Tauros. We're not doing that in front of Tauros. But rocks down is going to help us make sure Galvantula doesn't come back out and get chip on Corviknight. It's going to be really necessary to KO it. It's going to be really necessary that we, like, manage his health, keep it low, keep it in KO range. I guess like a nasty plot here. Yeah, see, he's going to U-turn. He needed to U-turn. Because it's not like Goldengo can do much to Corviknight, but it's not like Corviknight can do much to Goldengo. It goes both ways, you know? So I bet he T-waves here. I'm going to actually go with my Ting-Lu here now. And he thundered. See, and now I'm going to get my Stealth Rock up. Bug Buzz is... Oh, he critted. That's why I'm like, that's a ton of damage. That's crazy. So, Bug Buzz is again 32. I'm not loving it. I'm not McLoving it. We got heavy duty boots on the Gouging Fire, but I really don't want to let it get T-waved. What do we do here? I go for another spike. Heavy duty boots, 309. We go Meow Meow, Scarada. I think I'm going to knock off. If he tries to switch, Galvantula's dead. And I can be ready to just knock off whatever else comes out. Which might not totally be my play, but you know, we find out. Do I triple Axel again? I just don't want to miss. I knock. Because I would love to like take an item away from Corviknight. I would love for him to defog with Corviknight, TBH. That'd be fantastic. Let's U-turn, see what he's thinking. I think Gouging Fire has a chance to just like... I'd like to get more chip down on my opponent. What am I thinking here? We'll go Goldengo. He U-turns again. That's fine. I'd like to see him do something silly. Do something silly with this game, you know what I'm saying? What would be something silly for him? Axorus, that's not very silly. I can make it rain on that thing, though. He tries to Earthquake, but you should just die to make it rain now. Beautiful 13% damage. That is not what I wanted at all. But, what do we think? Earthquake did 51. That does KO me. Let's go. Is Enamorous too obvious here? Like, does he Iron Head or Poison Jab? Ooh, he's not Scarfed. He is boosted. He could very well be like an Iron Head set here. I don't like that. How's Zamazenta looking? 2-hit KO'd. I don't like 2-hit KOs. I guess we go for the Moonbeezy. Corviknight comes out. We're starting to get that chip down that we really need on the Corviknight, 28%. Because now Zaza's still not in KO range. He's Rocky Helmet, so I doubt he's like a offensive Iron Head set. He gives me an evasion boost. He's insane. I can spam Moonblast now. He gave me the evasion boost and removed my webs. Oh, it's so over for him. What does he trick me? What does he trick me? Lagging Tail. Oh, interesting. Oh, Prankster Lagging Tail. So now I'm going to move last no matter what the speed tier is. My opponent thinks he's saucy. Oh, this is interesting. This game just got very interesting. He goes Superior. Bro, I'm going to keep Moonblasting. As long as I have evasion boosts, I resist your Leaf Storm. So I think I'll survive one more. Leaf Storm's not 100% accurate, and I have an evasion boost. Just miss. Bro, just miss! Come on. That's no fair. Gouging Fire comes out. Do you think he's Scarf? Oh, he's Leftovers, so we can Dragon Dance. Dragon Pulse. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Love that, love that, love that very much. We can triple Axel now. We can triple Axel. His whole team kind of loses now. Terrifier. Yo, this guy's killing me. Absolutely killing me. He Terra Blasted, Terra Fired. Oh, this is crazy. I can't believe I'm actually going to lose now. That's unreal. I can't believe... Yo, what is the accuracy on Leaf Storm? The accuracy on Leaf Storm is 90% and I was evasion boosted, bro. Come on. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Okay. Do we just go for chip here? We can Terra Fairy the Goldengo. We can Terra Fairy Goldengo. Yeah, let's just go for CC, get the chip down that we need. Oh my gosh, he's boosting now. He's boosting. He's saying, contrary is big strong. I'm saying, I can't believe it hit with 90 through evasion boost. That's unreal. That's so unfair. CC again. Wave Crash comes out. We tear a Shadow Ball. I think we just lose, though. Crazy game, crazy game. I absolutely was betting on him not hitting through that. Let's go ahead and find another match here. If I can't get one game with this team, I am switching. I do have other teams I want to play with. Mighty Cleave, or what? The Sam Sulik looking Pokemon, that's the one I want to play with. That looks fun. What do we have next? What do we have next? Let's look at our opponent. I bet we see like a Meowscarada lead. Gouging Fire is looking really strong in this matchup, but he's always looking very strong. Enamorous lead. Enamorous leads very well versus his team. I can just Moonblast into anyone, really. Keep forgetting Thunderclap KOs Enamorous. I gotta remember that. That's no good for me. I should have went straight Ting-Lu. Should have gone straight into the Ting-Lu. Our teams are extremely similar. I'm gonna say that to him. If that's the case, I can do this. Even Terra Nasty Plot up here. Easy goes Crunch. And now I can drop a Make It Rain on him. And I could drop Shadow Ball on him. Follow that up with a Shadow Ball. So we end up returning. Zamazenta's not a fantastic Pokemon, but I am happy to kind of tie it up, 5-5. However, I've already burnt my Terra. And that's, obviously that's not a great position to be in. As he brings out his Goldangus, let's just hope we're faster. Ends up making it rain. Okay, that's fine. Because he's lost that special attack. So I feel pretty comfortable Dragon Dancing here versus really anything. So we can go ahead and Earthquake. I don't think Thunderclap can KO here. But I also don't think we can KO. So let's Dragon Dance, because I bet he tries to Thunderclap us. What does he do? What does he do? What does he do? What does he do? Dragon Pulse. Golly! Nobody's playing the way I think they will. I think that's game, bro. I forfeit. One more game with this team. One more game with this team. I want to play with that Sam Sulik looking Pokemon. I gotta find a team with that. Let me find a team. This feels like a more classic. They unbanned Volcarona. They unbanned Volcarona, and I have a thing on my camera. So we're gonna see a lead on Glamora. So let's just return it. I want Stealth Rocks, I want Spikes, I want everything. His team is super hyper offensive. Go Spikes. I'll just play the game with you, dude. So he's gonna try and Leaf Storm. That's not gonna get a KO, but I do get to Whirlwind it and force it some chip. He goes for Glare. Interesting. Bolt comes out. A Whirlwind again. He's either gonna like Bug Buzz or QD. Goes to QD. Oh, he already burnt his booster energy. Perfect. Now I can Whirlwind again. We're playing this like very lame. It's a shame I got paralyzed, but I'd like to get. It's always very uncomfortable in this hyper offensive metagame to switch out of Ting-Lu. So it's a bit of a noob trap to just sit here and click Whirlwind, but I think it was very important that I sat there. It was very important that I actually sat there. And what does this look like after +1? I think it was important that I sat there and removed his booster energy. How do I not get sweeped after a Bug Buzz or after a Quiver Dance? So I can go for a DD myself here. Gouging Fire matches up very nicely versus Volcarona. He's gonna be like 3-hit KOing me. I can Dragon Dance here. Does he have Terra Blast on that? Unreal. I think I resist all his moves still, so I'm gonna go ahead. Terra Blast Ground. That's unreal, bro. That's game. That's game. That's game. I can go Terra Electric and try to. What's better, Triple Axle or Flower Trick? Definitely Flower Trick. Still KOs, dude. Come on, man. This fucking game. Very annoyed. Very annoyed. I got a team here. We're gonna go ahead and try it out. Give me just a moment to pull it up. Go ahead and refresh. There we go. Load in that new team, baby. And this is what I'm talking about right here. So I would like to lead versus his Samurott. What would I like to lead? Deoxys, and maybe get like a superpower off on something. Superpower is not looking great if we're being honest. Let's go ahead superpower. Or Life Orb. That's no bueno. But we can go ahead and like Aqua Jet and just get that necessary chip down. His whole team doesn't really like Aqua Jet except Wellspring. Maybe are we faster? We're like a min speed Samurott. Do we have removal? We have a Rapid Spin of our own, so we'll go ahead and Ceaseless Edge. Get some spikes up, get some damage down on whoever wants to come out. Ends up being Valiant. How do we play around Valiant? He is speed boost. I think we could 381 go into the boulder, man. That'd be pretty sick. Some chip down with Aqua Jet would be pretty nice. So he goes ahead and tries to Aura Sphere, get some damage down on us, but we actually managed to survive, giving us room for a second Aqua Jet. And now we can for sure KO with a Thunderclap, which makes me actually want to Calm Mind boost here. Nice little Calm Mind boost is going to prevent him, is going to make sure we get more damage with the Thunderclap if something else wants to come in, because he is a very hyper offensive team. So we'll be able to Thunderclap and just KO a lot, or do significant chip after the spike. A lot of his team is going to start falling to the Raging Bolt very soon. Yeah, see, look at that. We got a Calm Mind for free as he ends up stacking his Samurott on the spikes. Very nice for us, very nice for us. See, look at this. This team's already doing better. We wasted the booster energy on Iron Valiant. Samurott's dead. We have lost 2 key Pokemon, and that's not great. Go ahead, drop a Draco on this. We do get critted, which is unfortunate. But we do get a KO we were looking for, and we'll go ahead and Thunderclap here. What if he, like, Encores? If he Encores, he gets Draco'd, which is still not fantastic for us, but it's better than nothing. Oh, make a poor decision. Ooh, he survives. I didn't think he'd survive. We can go ahead into the Iron Crown. Does Ivy Cudgel just sweep our whole team here? Not if we Terra Water the Tusk. So that's going to have to be our play. Terra Water, Rapid Spin is going to KO? No. No, it's not. It's not going to KO. The knockoff should KO. Ooh. Man, if we got the Rapid Spin there, though, it would have been amazing. We can outspeed a significant portion of his team, but not the whole team. Rapid Spin's still not enough to KO. Neither is going to be knock. I guess I like Headlong Rush into his team. Getting rid of the spike isn't huge, but I do enjoy having a speed boost. He's probably gonna Terra. Did he already Terra? Yeah, he Terra'd his water thing. I'm gonna go ahead CC into this boy right here. Get some big damage down on the boulder. Can someone play the I am the boulder meme? Post combat doesn't KO us either. I am the boulder. And we get a forfeit. GG, that's game. Woo! Finally, we got one. Do we have any stellar types on this team? No, I was kind of just vibing while I made it. So he'll go Deoxys defense, and I can just go for Ceaseless Edges. It's going to do a ton of damage and get our spikes up. He's trying to get, looks like he was trying to get screens up. Aqua Cutter, Aqua Cutter, Aqua Cutter. Great Tusk versus Excadrill. How bad do I really need this? Is the question though. Aqua Jetting versus his team. How's Aqua Jetting versus his team look? Totally valueless. I'm gonna go ahead and get up another Ceaseless Edge. Get another spike up because he's just trying to rapid spin these away, which is fine by me. So he'll probably do that again. We'll get another Ceaseless Edge up. Just kind of keep playing this. Waste his screens. That is fine by me. Hisuian Samurott is great looking. I thought the original Samurott looked good, but this thing is just even better. And then a shiny Hisuian Samurott. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it looks just incredible. It's like, it is the colors of the original Samurott, but with like just the slightly better colors and design. Aqua Jet can KO you now. That was a big mistake there, buddy. You got 3 turns of Reflect left. So how are we going to waste those? I mean, he could easily go into like Superior or something here. Bing. He does a ton of damage versus us. Go ahead, Aqua Cutter. Can't really knock him off. I guess I could go for like another Ceaseless Edge. Avoids the attack. I guess he would probably keep boosting. If I was him, I would keep boosting. But I got this Reflect I gotta worry about. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get past it. So we do get spikes up. We do get to Aqua Jet, which isn't gonna be doing a ton of damage. I'll be really upset if this thing ends up being like a Morning Sunset. So he is actually Dragon Claw. And that allows us to Thunderclap him. Let's go ahead. We got that. We got the Electric Sucker Punch, so we can Thunderclap through this Gouging Fire. This has been very good for getting us out of bad situations versus these dangerous new sweeping opponents. He's got the classic Suicune as opposed to the Walking Wake, which is very interesting to me. Let's see if that's what he ends up going. Maybe some kind of Terra Suicune. No, ends up being Superior, who I could just drop a Draco on. Do we just drop a Draco on it? Leave a comment if you would just drop a Draco in this situation. His Leaf Storm's not going to do too much, but it would outpace a Calm Mind. So, that's interesting. We could have Calm Minded there on the Dragon Pulse. Wouldn't have been bad. We get a forfeit. That's our second forfeit with this team, so it's rocking pretty hard. And we haven't even gotten to use the Iron Boulder, who I've been itching to use. Been absolutely itching to use that Pokemon. It's very cool. Oh, let me lower this desk a little bit here. Just so I can show off the guns, you know? Yes, sir. Oh, big as my freaking head. Skarmory. Skarmory is a threat to this team. I don't like a lead Skarm situation. But also, I see a lot of Pokemon weak to a Raging Bolt on this team. In fact, I don't see a single ground resist, so I'll go ahead and drop that Thunderbolt right away on our opponent. So he ends up going for the Iron Boulder. Takes a ton. Is this thing likely to carry Earthquake? It's likely to be weak to Tusk. That's what it is. Let's go ahead and knock off. Out comes the Skarmory. CC like 3 times, or I could just go into the Raging Bolt. Or I could go like Deoxys, get up Rocks. Rocks will help in this matchup, I think. Especially if we can get like a knockoff on the Skeledirge, remove his heavy duty boots, or if he just ends up being like leftovers, that'd be fantastic. Psycho Boost? How bad do I want a Psycho Boost? I think I want to leave this thing just for its speed. Its speed alone is incredible. And I can go ahead and Ceaseless Edge, get a spike up. Our opponent doesn't really have fantastic removal here. So, go ahead, Aqua Jet. And our opponent forfeits. 3 forfeits in a row with his team. Oh my. Goodra looks disgusting. Oh my god, I hate it. So we got 2 Reggies, a Goodra. It's like this weird defensive team with then just like super HO Hoopa Unbound. If I was him, I would probably lead. I'd probably lead like Great Tusk. And try and like get some rocks up or something. Rocks are pretty good for us too, though. He does have a spinner, and we don't have a spin blocker. Do we have any Terra Ghost Pokemon? I am the Terra Ghost Pokemon, Deoxys. Okay, so maybe we hold on to this later. So that's gonna allow us to prevent Rapid Spin. Basically, Rapid Spin is a normal type move, so if he tries to Rapid Spin a Ghost type, it's not gonna work, and we keep our hazards up. That's good for us. However, the Iron Boulder Shoulders, baby, with the Terra Flying is too fun to leave on the table. So, Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks is the play, 10 out of 10 times. Hoopa Shoopa Unbound. How's that matchup versus like... Ooh, I don't like that matchup. I do not mind this matchup, however. 300 versus 284. Great Tusk comes out. It's up Dark Pulsing. This is like your big offensive Pokemon. I would love to close combat into this thing. And get a ton of damage. In fact, so much of your team is close combat weak. I'd be thrilled to remove them for you. But for that same reasoning, I think I want to leave them alive. I think I want to leave them alive. You're 286. If I go back Deoxys, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Go back Deoxys, threaten a Psycho Boost, get some big chip on something. Yeah, I definitely want to, like, threaten the Psycho Boost. Get a KO, Zamazenta. Because his 2 big threats, in my opinion, are the Hoopa and the Zamazenta. So, we got one of those down. And out comes the Hoopa. If I rip a superpower at it right now, he's in trouble. Because that'll be 63%. Coming out on the rocks is going to be very tough for it. He is a special set. So we can go into our Spadef Pokemon. Eat up a hit. Even like at best, his Gunk Shot is doing 66%. So we go ahead, Calm Mind. And we are a trouble for his team suddenly. Let's go ahead and Thunderclap his attacks. Great Tusk is a problem for us. We can Terra Flying to avoid that. He ends up going Regice. But I think we still KO with Draco Meteor. Like, we got 2 special attack boosts of 120 base power move. 48% is unreal. So, 93% chance to KO with Thunderbolt. 90% chance to KO with Draco Meteor. We'll take the Thunderbolt. Don't get the KO. Ice Beam gets revealed. Let's go ahead and sub up here. Iron Boulder's faster. It's going to resist the Ice Beam. And I believe we just win with Iron Boulder Shoulders here now. This is like 4 wins in a row. We're finally starting to come back from our terrible loss streak. Well, with this team, we're currently 3-0, but we're going to be 4-0 after this match. This Iron Boulder's insane. Oh, he's got T-Bolt. I wasn't expecting T-Bolt. Go ahead, Mighty Cleave. What do you got? You got Great Tusk, who I can, like, do a Terra Flying substitute on? That'd be fantastic. I would love that. So that comes out. Let's go ahead, Swords Dance here. No, not Swords Dance, sub. Terra Ghost is revealed. Okay, you want to play this game, brother. So we're both going to boost. You got, like, Body Press or something. I'll Terra Flying Swords Dance. Body Press still doing a ton. Okay. Crit, baby, crit. Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's fine. Game. That's Game Blouses. I'm going to go ahead. I want to knock off or get... Yeah, I guess knock off is best for us here. Go ahead, Iron Crown. And then we'd like Tachyon Cutter. I threw right there. I thought I had this game locked up and I just totally threw it away. That's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing. Man, I knew the Terra Ghost Deoxys would have been a saving grace this game. I just didn't know why. That would have absolutely just goobed our opponent. but I gave it up because I identified Hoopa as a bigger threat than Regirock. Our opponent's trying to get some games in fast. How do I know? Because he has already turned the timer on for us. And I already see that Calm Mind Iron Crown is going to be a huge problem for this boy. So we're going to keep that in the back until maybe the King Gambit is dead. But for now, let's go ahead and maybe lead Great Tusk. I like a Great Tusk lead here. Go ahead and knock something off real quick. I know we're kind of wasting our speed boost. But honestly, that was just a misplay. I forgot. I keep forgetting, like, Booster Energy Great Tusk is such a weird set to me. Like, look at all these attacks. Why don't I just be AV? That, honestly, that more suits my playstyle. So I'm going to set that. He gets a Toxic off. Am I fine with getting Toxic? Not really. I don't like Toxic. What does Tachyon Cutter actually look like versus King Gambit? Horrible. I don't like it. Who do I not mind getting poisoned? I guess I could go here. He tried. Why did he defog? Okay, our opponent's a noob. He might like try and Toxic or defog. We'll get a sub up, and then a Swords Dance, and just absolutely get this guy. I'm expecting big misplays from our opponent. I mean, oh, it's Mono Dark. How did I just notice that our opponent is Mono Dark? We're going to be able to CC through him. I mean, like, his only CC neutrality is this Mana Buzz, and he played it right away. If I take this from him, game. That's game, set, match right there. Ooh, that actually hurt way more than that. Oh, it's super effective. So if I go ahead sub, still doing that, huh? It's probably KOing, gosh. That's so much more damage than I was expecting. I still have CCs from Tusk, but now he's like slower. I have thrown this away. But I see no ground type, so we'll go ahead and Thunderbolt, I guess. Ugh. Way to throw away like your two most important Pokemon within like the first 6 turns. Thunderclap. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm sorry, this song's just a vibe. I am live. My YouTube thing is not saying that I'm live, and that's bothering me. So let me join this chat. This is just not connecting for me at all. There we go. That's more like it. I'll go ahead Thunderclap again, get some damage down. We got 3 wins in a row, 2 losses. We really got to change this. I want Stealth Rocks up so badly this game, it's not even funny. Stealth Rocks will change the course of this game. They're going up right away. I might even Terra Ghost the Deoxys right away. Just to keep them up, because he's going to have 2 different spinners on his team. It's got probably Rapid Spin on the Great Tusk and Rapid Spin on the Torkoal, and keeping those up is that's gonna guarantee like 25% damage versus his team. Like at least 3 times, like 75% total damage. Along with just the positioning advantage I gained from that. So he's gonna Dark Pulse right away. I go Samurott. He U-turns, okay. Yeah, that would have been good for him. That makes sense. It's good positioning. Ceaseless Edge. Get my spikes up. I don't care. So he tries to Will-O-Wisp me that turn. I don't care. Our opponent got Derek Lewis on the other team. His balls is hot. I got a lot of DMs right here. So I'll keep setting up these spikes. If you want to KO me, that's fine. I'm going to keep setting these up, though. Telling you what. How does... Boulder looks fantastic this match as well. Because you're losing a ton of damage to Torkoal, so I kind of like this. I set up rocks again. I can spin those away. So can he. And he has a dedicated ghost type. I'll take this damage, though, and keep Ceaseless Edging. Well, I didn't think that's how it would play out. I'll take it. We'll go for our sub here. He'll probably try and Will-O-Wisp. He's got, like, no real attacking moves. He might yawn, but again, sub. It's fine. Let me think here. Yeah, I think sub is what I think. Great Tusk is a problem, but we'll be able to SD past it. Especially if we Terra Flying, like he's goobed. Do 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 do. Swords Dance. He mock punches. Sub. He called it. Wow, that's crazy. He's got CC here. Get the KO. What else you got? Feed me beats. I got the munchies. I'm not looking greatly positioned this matchup. I want to see what my sub can do versus this. Like if he tries to rapid spin. Oh, he's got Ice Spinner. Oh, he's got the tech. Okay, son. Oh, but I can go Deoxys now. Like an Ice Beam or two. And I get to get my Stealth Rocks up. You get a Headlong Rush for a KO. But, oh, is he Scarf? That's interesting. A KO with Superpower. What is it named? I don't like that. Damage, damage, damage. Great Tusk. Knockoff. I'm really worried about like a weakness policy. I don't know if knockoff takes the weakness policy before it's triggered. I'm gonna put a timer on this guy though. He's taking too long for my taste. This is tough for me. Great defensive Terra. Dude, I feel like I'm just getting goobed all over the place here. Every match, I'm just getting goobed on. I'll go ahead, Draco. Oh, what a banging song. Yo, I love this one. The Rustboro City. Always beautiful. Always beautiful. Don't really want to... I'm not really obsessed with keeping... Yeah, that. I'm not obsessed with keeping him. I can rapid spin, I'll get some chip, be able to outspeed Thunderous Therian, get chip on it. I actually think we're looking greatly positioned here for the Cork Drive at the end. Oh, Cork Drive isn't going to trigger. What is this guy's nicknames? This guy's unreal, man. Friendly. Crazy, man. I don't know. I need to start nicknaming my Pokemon more, but I ain't nicknaming them stuff like that. That's crazy, bro. How are you gonna do me like that? he's taking forever. This guy's pissing me off, honestly. Let's go ahead and knock off here. And then we could CC. Terrablast doesn't KO. We got the necessary chip. We're outspeeding his team. We can go ahead and... What do I want to do here? Is knock off my best bet? I think I like knock off here. Yeah. You knew that was coming. I don't know why you did that. Go ahead, CC. He got the boost he needed. Is that game? I think he just beat me. Stored power KO would be pretty cool. Oh, and he crits. Wait, yo, he close combated. That was only going to do 76% damage. He needed. You needed the crit. Unreal, bro. I can't believe he actually got the crit that he needed. I'm so mad I just lost to a final turn crit. What's up to Sean Bon Jovi? Dude, how we get... Yo, we cannot go out like that. I wanted to, like, go open up my editor and make a short real quick. But I can't. I can't lose on a final turn crit. That's ridiculous. I'm suspecting a lead Araquanid, so we'll go ahead and T-Bolt. Dang, my channel's up to 473, bro. I'm gonna say, if I win, you got a sub. And that goes to everyone watching the live stream, everyone watching the edited video afterwards. Go ahead, T-Bolt. I'm getting mad, bro. I'm getting real mad. I go ahead, Draco here, KO this. Sturdy triggers, that's kind of cool. 90% chance to hit. Or I go Samurott, like Ceaseless Edge or something. Yeah, I can Ceaseless Edge into you. I don't mind that. I'll do it again. Get up another spike. Because your spinner is dead now, unless he's heavy duty boots. Was he heavy duty? We don't know. We'll never find out. Hydrapple. Bro, just stop playing the game. Terrifying sub. Outcome Skarmory. I Swords Dance. We Swords Dance over and over and over again. Unless he's Whirlwind. And then I'm gonna be real upset. I'm gonna be real upset. He is Whirlwind. Okay. I'm upset. So I'll go Deoxys and either get like some big special damage down. Maybe go for a Stealth Rock. I don't mind just like the raw Psycho boost either, TBH. Did I just prove to him I'm Life Orb? No, he still doesn't know that I'm Life Orb. Which means he doesn't know I'm Ice Beam either. He's got Glamora. I can Psycho Boost again here. Deoxys putting in the work this game. Deoxys is crazy, bro. 504 speed. And I can like Terra Ice this thing or something like that. I'll go for the Stealth Rock. Oh, he goes for Spikes. That's ballsy. I'm gonna spin those away. That's what I want to do. Rapid spin, brother. So he's HDB, huh? No, Rocky Helmet. Okay. Do I CC here? He's body pressing. We can close combat, take our chip, get a crit. Very nice timing. Yeah, I'm fine to actually die here. I like our typing. Casso. If we get a Calm Mind here, that's game. Ooh, that's not boosting me high enough to KO. Surprising. He goes for a Spike. That's a misplay. Let's go Calm Mind if he tries like boost or something. And now we KO with whatever we want. What's our most accurate move? Tachyon Cutter can't miss. That's game. Electromorphosis! Alright, that's game. Alright guys, I want to go make some shorts. So if you're watching, make sure to smash that sub button. I appreciate everyone who comes to the streams. Take care everyone. Have a good day. Goodbye.